Good morning, this is Sebastian Anthony for Extreme Tech. I'm in a different location than normal. They've flown me out from the UK to New York to take a look at the Galaxy Note 3. As you can see, it has a beautiful 1080p AMOLED screen. And yeah, let's dive in. You can swipe screen to unlock. And here we have Samsung's riff on the Android interface. It's very slick. It moves around nicely. It feels a bit like Android, but not completely. The notification tray has been updated significantly. Not too sure about the color scheme, but some people will like it. And then, of course, we have the stylus. You can't hear it on the video, but there's a nice haptic. The phone phablet thing vibrates when you pull the stylus out. And here we have the stylus. It's a bit small for someone with my size hands, but as you also see that this is actually surprisingly comfortable at 5.7 inches. In my hands, this is actually usable as a phone, while if you're a normal size person, it's probably a bit too big. But anyway, the side of the corollary factor of that is the stylus is too small. But anyway, here's the stylus. You can see you just use it as a finger. This is how you can use it. You can click around, tray, that kind of thing. But where it really comes into its own is it has a little button on the side, which is very hard to hit if you have big hands, but if you have small hands, it's probably okay. And if it's near the screen and you push the button, a little menu comes up. You can select Pen Window, S Finder, Screen Write, Scrapbooker, and Action Memo. I only show you a couple of these features because it's just a quick hands-on. I'll show you Scrapbooker. Here we have Extreme Tech. Our website looks rather pretty. And so we can go push the button, Scrapbooker, and then we draw a circle or a shape around what we want to scrapbook. And you can see that it's taken the text and the picture around that, and we save it. You can give it a name. You save it, it goes into your scrapbook. It's like an Instapaper, I guess. You can read it later from your scrapbook. And then I'll also show you Action Memo. This kind of depends, and this is basically handwriting recognition. It allows you to write something like a phone number or an email address and then do something with that memo. So you can write an email address. This may not work because my handwriting is awful, so bear with me. I'm not very good at this. So my email address. You can email me if you like, if you have any tips or suggestions or anything of a slightly lewder nature than that. Click this button. You see it's detected my text. We can click the email button. And hopefully, see, it has. I've sent a message earlier and it's detected that the email address was the same. And then we can send a message like, hello. I think you can do handwriting recognition here, but I didn't work out how to do it. The interface is a bit of a mishmash between Android and Samsung's own interface, and you do feel that for sure. There you go, I sent a message. How exciting. Yeah, that's pretty much the Note. It feels a lot like a big Android phone. It's very quick and responsive. The screen looks nice, and yeah. Moving along, you may have noticed that I have a Galaxy Gear on my wrist. I haven't worn a watch since I was about 10 years old, so this feels, I don't know how it's meant to feel. It feels kind of okay. Definitely feels a bit bulky. I mean, you're not going to be able to get your hand into your pocket with that on there. But yeah, I'll show you how this works. You push the button. Sorry. There's lots of swiping. There's no other interface apart from a button, just swiping. You have a S voice, which is like Siri. You can give it commands. And if you receive text messages, they would come up and that kind of thing. But I'm going to show you making a call because this makes me feel like I'm from the future. So I'm going to call my boss who's sitting next door. He doesn't know I'm going to call him, so we'll see what his response is like. You can drag right to make a call. Don't know if you can see that. You drag left to make a message, or you drag right to make a call. So we'll make a call. You can see the phone is lit up. Hello, Sal. You're live on video.
Hey, you speaking to a watch right now?
Yes, I'm speaking into a watch. It feels like I'm from the future. I feel slightly idiotic, but I am speaking into a watch, which is, I don't know, it's kind of cool. But thank you, Sal.
You sound quite clear.
I sound quite clear, huh?
Yes, you do. Honestly, I couldn't tell that you were speaking from a watch. I thought I'd know what's going on right now.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, well, thank you for taking this call, and I'll see you in about 2 minutes when I wrap this video.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. You couldn't notice on the video, but the audio was coming from the phone. Sorry, from the watch, not the phone. You can see, cool-ended. You can even hear them laughing next door, probably laughing about me. Yeah, and that's a brief hands-on with a Galaxy Gear and the Galaxy Note 3. They're both very nice devices. It's worth noting that the Galaxy Gear only works with with the Note and the Galaxy S4. I think the S3 update's coming soon. Yeah, there's only really so much use you have for a smartwatch that needs to be paired with a phone in your pocket. Anyway, this was Sebastian Anthony for Extreme Tech in New York for the next month or two. Goodbye.